Hey everyone, it's Alita from Paul's Hand Turn Creations, and I thought I would just do a video on a 3-color pour that I'm doing today. So I just wanted to show you that this is spruce green. I'm trying to do a little bit of Christmassy colors, I guess. This is a copper. And then we have white. So here's my mold, and I have heated that up just a little bit. I try to get my mold warm so it interacts better with the resin. And generally I like to have my resin at about 130 degrees. And right now it's just about there. It's only like about 128, 129. So I'm good with those numbers. So let's see. Let's see what we're going to come up with. I'm going to start by pouring this spruce green, and there's really no rhyme or reason on how I do the pour. I just try to get a good separation of colors. So I'm just going to kind of like just do some swirly motions here. And then I'll just throw a little bit of white on there just to see what it's going to look like. It's always kind of fun to see after it's cured, you know, what it's going to look like, because it definitely changes. So I'm going to put some of that copper in. I think that copper is going to really make that green stand out. I don't do a lot with copper, but I do like the coloring of it. So we'll see. And now I'm just going to do maybe like a zigzaggy just to have a different color combination going on. And maybe I'll go this way with the copper. I have about 21 ounces of resin that we're going to put into this mold. And generally Paul will get between 6 and 7 products, depending on what he's making. And I never know what he's going to make out of it. You know, generally we always make at least a seam ripper or 2 out of this, you know, block. So I think this green is going to be really pretty. I think it's going to be a good color combination for these other 2 colors. And hopefully you can see that it's already changing, and we haven't even got it half filled yet. Just going to put some more of that copper in. A few people have asked us about this color copper. I don't do a lot with it. It's a very pretty color. I just don't ever think to use it, I guess. So I figured today we would. Now after it's all set, you know, after I've poured all the resin, it's going to sit in this mold for a good 4 to 6 hours. Got to get it set up just right. And then I'll take it out of the mold, and I will just let it sit for, you know, 4 or 5 days just to finish up the whole curing process. But I think I'm going to really like this color combination. It's looking pretty cool so far. Hope everyone's having a good day. A lot of people like to see me pour, and I just never think of setting up this video when I do a pour. So this is kind of interesting, talking at the same time, because generally it's just me here doing this. So I just try to get as much as I can in here and try not to spill too much on my table. And then after I'm done pouring this, I will show you one block that's already done. I did it a couple days ago, I guess it was. So it's just sitting here on my bench, just curing. I'm really liking this copper with this green. It's looking really pretty. It's kind of toning down the green, I'd say. So let me know what you think we should turn this into. This is, you know, it can be razor handles, it can be crochet handles, it can be pens. The only thing it can't be is an ice cream scoop because it's just not thick enough. I use a special mold just for that. So there is the pour. And I have very little resin left over, which is great because I don't want to waste it. It's quite expensive. So I'm just going to let that sit and see what happens with it. So in the meantime, I just wanted to show you this block that I did. This was the one I did a couple days ago. I'll try to hold it back a little bit maybe. It's purple, of course, and white. It's kind of cool. And you know, you just never know what it's going to look like when it's done. So that's always a nice surprise. So I'm going to pick this up so you can just get a closer look at this. It's very cool looking. Now you're going to see, you know, like all these squigglies there, that will all transform into the resin. It heats up as it's curing, and this will probably get up to about, could be close to 200 degrees. When I poured it, it was at 130, so it does warm up quite a bit. So anyways, I'll take another picture after it's all out of the mold, and hope everyone has a good day. Thanks.